Good morning, Mr. Charles Ouma.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so today we have visited Homa Bay County,
Welcome.
Rachuonyo East in Miriu. Mr. Ouma is a farmer in Miriu, and he is majorly focusing on Sukuma wiki. So, Mr. Ouma, how big is your Sukuma wiki farm?
It's almost half an acre.
Almost half an acre.
It is almost half an acre.
Half an acre.
Yeah.
So from this half an acre, can you remember when you planted your Sukuma wiki?
I planted in December last year on 23rd.
On 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Sukuma wiki, when you planted it on 23rd, what are the farm inputs that you have been using? What are the fertilizers that you used?
The fertilizer I've used, it is a foliar, Agrimax, and manure, the local one.
Okay. So initially, before you used Agrimax, what are the fertilizers that you are using?
I was using foliar.
You are using foliar. What is the name of the foliar that you are using?
The foliar I've been using, it is a company from the, you can call it, because we just use great local.
Okay, if you cannot remember it, then when did you spray Agrimax the first?
The first I sprayed in around it was around March.
Around
March 22nd.
March 22nd. After spraying this Agrimax for the first time, how long did it take you for you to start seeing visible change in your crops? How many days?
It was almost 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days. Yes. And when did you start plucking Agrimax? After how many days?
After 10 days.
After 10 days. And one plucking after the 10 days, how many bags did you harvest?
I harvested almost 10 bags.
10 bags of Sukuma wiki. Initially, before, when you are not using Agrimax, how many bags would you get per harvest?
I used to get almost 2 bags, 3 bags.
Okay, 2 to 3 bags. And where do you supply your Sukuma wiki?
I supplied my Sukuma wiki in schools and colleges.
Okay. And for this Sukuma wiki that you supply in colleges, and have you had your customers speaking about any difference in the taste of Sukuma wiki which you are supplying before and the one that you are supplying right now?
Yes.
What are they saying?
They are saying the one I'm supplying at the moment,
yeah.
They even standard. They don't know even where I found this Sukuma wiki, because the one I was supplying that during those times,
yeah,
at least they were having very lightweight.
Very lightweight.
Very lightweight.
What about the taste?
But the taste was not as good as now, at the moment.
Okay, so right now, is it sweet or is it bitter?
It is sweet, not bitter.
Okay, and
during those old times, it was bitter. Okay. They used to even complain about what.
Okay, and how are you able to satisfy the market right now?
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, so you have enough, even more than the demand?
More than the demand. Even now, the supply is too high.
Okay.
More than the demand.
Okay. So, what is your view about Agrimax?
Agrimax is one of the best fertilizer, and if you can get it,
yeah,
I think it can help a lot, because even if now we can pluck, I can even pluck very little, and I get the number of kilo I get from the very little I plant is high. So
if you use very few leaves, you are able to achieve a bigger weight within a very short time. So what would you tell farmers here in Homa Bay County?
Summer.
When you started using Agrimax, the first spray, how was the weather?
It was sunny.
It was sunny. And you just went on ahead and sprayed even when there is no rains?
I sprayed when there was no. The rain was almost. We were expecting rain when I was spraying,
but it was not there. And then what did you see after spraying when it is sunny?
I saw so many changes.
Very quick changes.
Very quick changes.
Okay. So what do you tell farmers here in Homa Bay County about Agrimax and all the other leaders?
I would encourage all our farmers to use Agrimax. It's one of the best fertilizer. It produces a good yield and a good taste at the same time.
Yeah, and it can also be used during.
It can also be used during dry season.
Yeah.
Even during rainy season.
Okay.
Because there are some manure when you apply them during rainy season, it burns the crop.
Yes.
But that one I never saw with the Agrimax.
Okay.
So that one is quite grateful. Okay. We are very grateful. If you can get it, the only problem is that the supply is not within our reach.
Okay.
But if we can get the supply within our reach, we could be very happy. Okay. If we can get one in Kindu Bay, because Kindu Bay is accessible, we can go to Kindu Bay and then we get our Agrimax.
Okay.
So what I would like to encourage among our farmers is that they keep on using, and those who have not used it, they should at least apply for it and then they get it.
So this information, can you also share it with some of maybe your county leaders about what you have seen on your farm using Agrimax?
Not only county leaders, even local chiefs, we can tell them, and then they announce it on Barasa. People can use it because it is one of the best fertilizers.
Yeah, I think that is enough for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.